The shimmering portal deposited Kai and the Guardians on a world bathed in ethereal light. Lush vegetation carpeted the landscape, glowing flora painting the scenery in vibrant hues. Crystal trees adorned with luminous moss reached for the heavens, while rivers of liquid light meandered through valleys. The Guardians turned to Kai, their expressions grave yet hopeful. One of them, her voice echoing with concern, asked, "Are you ready, Kai? This is Arendor, the living planet, a world of pure energy and light. It is said that when a world is about to be reborn, its essence is gathered here." Another Guardian added, "Arendor tests not what you are, but what you can become. Here, the boy would learn that not all trials are forged by hands. Some are given by worlds themselves." Taking a deep breath, Kai stepped forward. He felt Arendor's energy thrumming beneath his feet, a living heartbeat that resonated with the celestial energy within him. As he ventured deeper, the forest around him shifted, the crystalline trees bending to form a whispering canopy overhead. Faces flickered among the branches, people he had loved, friends, family, and foes. Voices echoed, some soothing, some scornful. The forest was a symphony of temptation, testing his resolve with echoes of his past. But Kai had learned the art of silence. Closing his eyes, he shut out the cacophony, pressing forward until he reached a clearing bathed in soft, radiant light. In the center stood a magnificent tree, its crystalline branches reaching towards the sky like supplicating arms. As he approached, it hummed with energy, its leaves rustling with voices from beyond the grave. Suddenly, a gentle voice echoed in his mind. "This is the Heartwood, the living memory of Arendor. It is here that the planet shares its history, its pain, its hopes, and its dreams." The Heartwood shimmered, and images filled Kai's mind. He saw ancient civilizations living in harmony with Arendor, drawing power from its light. He witnessed their hubris as they grew greedy, draining the planet's energy for their own gain. And he felt the sorrow of Arendor as its life force ebbed. Then the images shifted, showing the Guardians arriving, offering to help heal the planet in exchange for a test of the boy destined to be its champion. Kai shook his head, dispelling the visions. He understood now. Arendor wasn't just a world of light and energy. It was a world with a history, a culture, and a soul. Its trial wasn't about power or strength. It was about understanding and empathy. He closed his eyes, reaching out with his senses, embracing the sorrow of the planet and the hopes of its people. When he opened his eyes, they glowed with a soft light. He could feel Arendor's energy coursing through him, granting him clarity and purpose. He continued his journey, following the meandering river of reflection until he reached its source. There before him lay a crystal lake, its surface undisturbed, reflecting the sky like a mirror. But when he leaned closer, he saw not his own face staring back, but countless versions of himself, each representing a facet of his personality. Some were weak and fearful, cowering in the face of his past. Others were consumed by anger, lashing out blindly. Some were driven by pride, believing they were beyond Arendor's lessons. But there, in the heart of the reflection, was the Kai that Arendor sought, a single figure standing tall with unwavering resolve. As he reached out to touch the image, the reflections rippled. They reached back, merging into one until there was no longer a fragmented self staring back, only a whole self, strong, resolute, and compassionate. The river roared its approval, parting to reveal a luminous path leading deeper into the planet. Guided by the river, Kai arrived at the very core of Arendor, where a colossal form stirred. It was the heartbeast of the world, a creature of molten stone and radiant veins. Its eyes burned with celestial fire, and its very being thrummed with the energy of 1,000 stars. The beast regarded Kai, and for a moment, The two of them simply stared at each other, the boy and the world. Then the heart beast roared, and the trial began. The beast lunged, and Kai rolled aside, narrowly avoiding its crushing blow. He struck back with the force of the falling star, but the beast shook off the attack, as if it were a minor annoyance. As the battle raged, the beast taunted him, testing his resolve, reminding him of his past failures, of the loved ones he had lost. But Kai endured. He drew upon the energy of the stars, channeling it through the newfound strength of his spirit. Yet despite his best efforts, he could feel himself growing weaker. But then, in the midst of his struggle, he heard a whisper that echoed with the voices of the Guardians. "The world tests not your strength, but your spirit." The words gave him strength. He was indeed the vessel of the stars, but he was also the champion of a world that believed in him. With a surge of renewed determination, Kai pressed his attack, striking again and again until he felt his fist connect with something solid. The beast roared, and a searing pain shot through Kai's arm, but he pushed on, channeling every ounce of his strength into one final blow. His fist found the beast's heart of light and shattered it. The heart beast let out a final roar that echoed through the planet before dissolving into radiant fragments. As the fragments dispersed, Arendor pulsed with renewed vigor. The energy surged through Kai, filling him with strength and purpose. He had endured the trial of Arendor. As the Guardians emerged from the shadows, their faces a mixture of pride and admiration. They had seen the boy become a man, not in stature, but in spirit. And so the story continues, the tale of the boy chosen by the stars. Now marked not only by the constellations, but also by the worlds themselves. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on Kai's incredible journey. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe.